Okay, sorry about that. So, I gave myself time all the way to 25 years old. Um, so I started 24, 23, 20, 25. So I've been at my job for about 3 years, and I got into a position where I could finally sustain myself financially, and learn some pretty cool tricks to cut down expenses so that I made enough money to go back to school. And because school made it pretty simple to cut everything in payments, I was able to go back and make some pretty good, reasonable negotiations with some money that I did owe. Well, anyway, I'm back in school and I'm going for what I think speaks to me right now in my life, and that's music education. It's music. Um, when I was younger, I did a lot of art. I was pretty good at it, and then started getting to junior high, and I got into a lot of writing. Did that throughout high school, and ended doing pretty well at that. And then by the time I was a senior in high school, I decided to just do music, and I've been doing it ever since. Or trying to um, do as much as I can with it, um, and I really see myself being a performer. Um, and I feel that at times maybe I'm too old to be doing that, but I don't think I'm too old to, you know, play music or to be a performer and be myself on stage, and that whole conglomeration of just music and theoretic. Um, it's always been a part of me, even at a young age. It was very much so. I was in theater for about 2 years in high school, and it's always been something. Excuse me. It's always been something that spoke to me, and so were the musical arts as well. It's always been something that spoke to me. I was pretty musical then, but I wasn't into the music that they were making in band in high school. I did not like it. I I didn't like classical music, or I didn't really have an appeal for it at the time. It just didn't speak to me at the time. Um, so I was into a lot of rock and things like that, and so I spent most of my time in high school like trying to start rock bands in high school, outside of high school, even during my college years. Nothing really worked out. Um, that's also because I didn't really know what the fuck I was doing. I just wanted to make music, but was hardly a musician. Well, hardly a musician. I was just very on and off with singing and playing, and it's been just this year that I got really serious with music when I threw myself into, I felt like I think I was ready to play a gig when they gave me about 3 months to prepare for it. And I was like, you know what? This would be so good this is when I was 24. I said this would be, no, 25. This would be so good if I just prepared for this with the months they have ahead of time and just work on 2 songs. I was studying music ahead of time before that time, actually, and then just decided, you know what, I want something exciting. I'm gonna throw myself into the scene. So I did. I put out what I could, but I mean, it took a lot of hard work to make those songs, at least for me. But when I got them out, I felt pretty good. I didn't even get to play the gig, but I showed up too late because I got promoted and I got out pretty late from my job. But anyway, it was pretty cool that I did prepare for it. I was very serious with it, and now I'm serious about it now. I never thought I would be this serious about music. Like, I don't get it. Um, I never thought that it would be something that I would be still trying to pursue at this age. Um, but I'm really excited about what I'm going to learn in music. I learn every day in music. I like it. I love music. Music's fucking the shit. I love music. Well, anyway, um, just to go ahead and get going because I really need to go to bed. Uh, Today's positive experience, I I needed my brakes to get fixed. Didn't know if I had enough money for that. Then I activated my Facebook. I said, "Hey guys, can anyone help me replace my brakes? I think that's what it needs." And my friend, longtime friend, hits me up on Facebook and says, "Hey, my husband can do it. We live in Edinburgh too." So I was like, "Sweet." So I took it to her, bought the brakes after paying some of the bills that I owed already, and he fixed them, and it was great. I was like, "Wow, now the brakes to my truck are fixed." I mean, and then I came home and I thought I didn't have enough quarters, and I was gonna have to run to Walgreens and get them, and bring them over here. I didn't want to drive. I didn't even want to walk. I mean, because it was it's just coming back and forth. It was annoying. And then I looked in my closet because I thought I had quarters or something in my little bucket, and I know at one time I mixed and matched everything accidentally in my buckets of coins, and then looked into the bucket of coins that contained all the nickels, and what do you know? It was half a roll of quarters. It was fucking crazy. I swear, it was like kind of like a sequence of luck, you know, that happened 2 times. It was crazy. Anyway, that really made my day that I got to fix my fucking brakes. That made me so happy. Like, I was driving my truck and it was making that ugly noise for a week, and bam, there it is. I'm really glad that happened. Things are just going kind of haywire with the schedule change I'm about to experience the day after tomorrow. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. I'll let you guys know what the challenges are later, but a nice meeting you all. Thank you for taking the time to know me.